It's number one versus number two. These matchups are special. The entire landscape looking in today on this one, and they become a part of college football history. Hopefully, we'll get something epic. Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on last season's national champions, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Alabama will kick it off to get us underway. Kick travels out of bounds, and the penalty moves the ball to the 40. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Pressure is coming. That's caught. It's Hussein. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Sets up as a 3rd and 3 here on this opening possession. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Hussein. And they get the conversion there. Set up now, first down at the 38.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
He'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quick throw over the middle. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Touchdown, Ducks. A great catch and run for 6.
Chris, unbelievable execution. They get a touchdown on the board, and Autzen Stadium is rocking. Yeah, they only have about 60,000 people inside this stadium. I would argue it's as loud as any stadium in the country, and you put a touchdown on the board like that, this place becomes electric.
He'll bring it out from his end zone.
That return backfires on him. Now their offense is stuck with the ball inside their own 10.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. First down, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receivers. And that's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. And boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And they'll go right back to him on first down. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Catch made on the out route. Man heads out of bounds after a decent gain. This is something rare and special, Kirk. This early in the season, have a 1 versus 2 matchup. These kind of games have become part of the history of the sport. Both these teams expected to contend for a national championship.
Yeah, I can't believe we get this kind of opportunity early in the year like this. Really find out who maybe the best team in the country is. And the willingness to take this game on provides them with a huge opportunity to have a big resume builder early in the year.
That completion sets up a third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. Catch made on the left side. That's big. They convert on third and set him up first down from the 32.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Looking to throw now on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, what a grab! They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
The tied offense line up here on first and goal. Handoff here from the shotgun. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bama. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. play of the drive now from the 25. Here's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
221 wing, 221 wing. Ready.
And he's got it again. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Important 3rd down play coming up. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of 1. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And as we move to the 2nd quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Receiver makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the 1st down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Movement here from the tight end. Handoff from the shotgun. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Play fake, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Maddox. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. And the Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Boy, 3rd down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
The Ducks will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. They get him at the 42, good enough for a 1st down.
Confident play there on 4th and 1. Get behind the big fellas up front, get a good push. You have to like that call in this part of the field. A punt there doesn't net much of a change in field position, so the right call is made and you pick up the 1st down.
The Ducks pick up enough to get a 1st down there. From the shotgun, drops back. That's reeled in. It's the same. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a 1st down. The Ducks begin a new series here, 1st and 10.
Okay, here they go. Big 1st down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, He's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So, second down after the incompletion. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Touchdown, Oregon. They connect for 6.
Well, there you go. That's the advantage of having a mobile quarterback on full display right here. He breaks away from the pocket, uses his speed to threaten the defense, and then eyes his target and delivers a strike for a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. He's going to hand this off. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss in the play.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Swarm for the pass rush, the sack.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris. As people like to say, this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time, the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And the returner will be brought down. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? He's running out of time here. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. A play action looking to throw. And this one is caught. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
I think the defense got fooled here. They thought that receiver was going to go deep downfield. He ends up curling back to the inside for a nice gain.
Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Maddox. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to throw it again. On the move now. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. And the Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Looking for some space. It's Hussein. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Ducks. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Solid cover. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. It's a run to the left. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's an out route. The catch made.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Can he make it to the marker? Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. They move the 6th. They'll hurry to the line here on 1st down now. Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
After the 1st down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 22. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Looks to his left and makes the completion.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Makes the grab way downfield. They're just outside the red zone now. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. Still losing by 14 after the miss. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Ducks will kick it away to get us going in the 2nd half. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 25, the same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with the pass game. First down, looking to throw the ball. And they heave it deep downfield. Caught inside the red zone and still running. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, tied.
You know, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Pre-snap motion from the offense. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He'll throw it now. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
One play moves the ball to the 48. Another first down coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but he stopped short of the first down. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Choosing to return the punt. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line. offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds an open target on the left side. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Really good job here of converting by... offense, and let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. But I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Receiver in motion now. They'll feed the back again. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
You know, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Trying to bait this defensive line to believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Looking to throw it from the red zone. He escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead, he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. This passing game is still on fire. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Isaac. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? On first down, it's play action. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Just all around great defense here. Everybody's covered downfield. Really, the quarterback doesn't have anywhere to go. He tries to force it in, and before the ball can get thrown downfield, how about the big man getting up, climbing a ladder, and knocking that ball away?
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Play action fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Pulls it in. It's Maddox. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
You know, on most of these counters, you leave the in man on the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen and kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He makes the grab. Puts into space at the 50. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
The Ducks pick up enough for a first down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Running back grabs it on a screen. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Pass caught, 2nd down now. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
The shotgun handoff here. Oh, there's the stiff arm. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick throw caught on the left side. Touchdown, Oregon. They jump on top now here in the fourth. So they find the reliable tight end. He makes the defense pay that time.
You know, the receivers a lot of times get most of the attention, but don't forget about how potent a tight end can be. When you've got a player like this who can run routes, you get a serious weapon that they can utilize, and they just did right there.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
A quick throw out left, complete. And he'll go down after a nice pickup on the play. That'll be a first down. The offense lines up now, no longer backed up against their own goal line. First down across the 20. On first and 10, looking to throw. Pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
The RPO caught to the right.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to three receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Here we go. Third down and 1. Gut check time on both sides. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
This is the 6th play on the drive. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. Breaks into the open. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing him the game.
And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They have the lead, still a one-possession game thanks to the defense. They'd love to work the clock, but they can't throttle back here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Leaning on the run game here late. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W.
Here we go. Set on.
And the single back takes the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. The field goal is good, and they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And they stop it at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a late deep shot. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down.
It's a sack. They trap him inside the 5.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. And the quarterback dropping back.
Looking for a late deep throw. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game. And the ball will turn over on downs.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. Oh, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them